Alright, so this is going to be a much more calmer comment rambling because of the fact that I originally had one subject in mind, but then switched to another, and that was originally going to be on Modern Warfare 2, but now's not the time. And I could have done it yesterday, but no, but didn't. So because I was too tired and I was just in the middle of playing just normal games on my free time. And I labeled this particular match awkward because ... One is I'm using the MP44, so, and then here's the thing, if the gun was quote unquote a joke back in the original COD 4, it's still a joke now because of the fact that I got so frustrated with this gun when trying to even film matches and as I said ages ago when I first played it, is that since the community count is way bigger than the original game, there's people playing and the tryhards just ruin my day because obviously when playing the original, all the tryhards have died, well, have disappeared and whatnot. That's why I was even able to even record matches consistently along with having host connection. So yeah. And then another issue that I label awkward is the DLC gun, which they'll get that into later, and because praise the Lord that the damage, it has high damage, so that saved my life from time to time. But here's the thing, in another comparison to the original COD 4, because much like all the other guns, is that technically I can just do well all running around headless chicken thanks to the small community count and whatnot. So yeah, but thanks to the tryhards, I gotta play it way conservatively. Like, you'll see how. I mean, they're doing horrible at the moment, and thus that's how I was able to even somewhat to film this match, though. But then again, yeah, which it's gonna be coming up soon, which on the part 2 of why I labeled it awkward. And also, actually, might as well say it now, but that awkward moment when just using this gun in comparison to COD World at War and World War II, it's just that this is like the best form of the MP44 because I can just use it and actually not get killed, and actually not get killed, but just simply just do well. So yeah, and then yeah, here we are. I picked up the DLC gun because I need to get kills, and lately, because I'm quote unquote finished with filming like whatever I needed essentially on the COD 4 Remastered, I'm just farming the depot credits and hoping to get the DLC guns one day, which is taking forever because some of the guns I'm just at one item left, but the problem is the machine parts are really expensive. So yeah, and then as I was saying, on the whole DLC gun, it's just the Boss 14 that I picked up. I look up at what it consisted, its stats, and look up whatever its stats, and it's one of those weird guns in the newer games where it's like the first 5 rounds it does slightly more damage, but then the 6th through remaining mag is that it does slightly weaker, and it somehow does not benefit from stopping power, but it's still highly advised to use stopping power in this game because of how ridiculous the time to kill is. Yeah, see, that's somewhat saved my life, and then because if I look, the time to kill on it does sound menacing, but then again, the M16 still beats everything, so eh. what can you do? Because even though people were all, the DLC guns ruined this game. So yeah, that's why I had a. That's like the 3 sins of this particular match on why I labeled the raw file awkward, and then another actually make that 4 sins because yeah, this was how conservative this game promoted me to play in comparison to the original, because I'm just peering through doors to doors just to make sure no one sees me, yet I see them. Because thanks to how the match bonus works on playing COD 4, it's that if you play it more conservatively, you get more points as opposed to running around a headless chicken where you get like almost half of it, half the points. So yeah, that's kind of a big bummer. Whatnot, and then I'm just going on a rampage too, so that's like strike 5 because the DLC guns like sound menacing in one way. Hey, so because like come on now, I originally wanted to make a match on the MP44, so it's like the ratio on the kills that I had in this vid was between this gun and, well, 60% Boss 14 and 40% MP44. So that's all I gotta say about it. But anyway, and what I was gonna say. No, on the whole issue of Cold War complaining, oh, that will come back one day. It's just as I said before, I just need to get some hot topic inspiration. So yeah, and so I'm just bringing back my usual conservative playstyle. Well, actually starting to play more conservatively though. Oh, in hopings too, and then on the whole, like steady aim and whatnot. I was hoping to like try and concentrate my cone of fire so that I can get its time to kill to be that, but as opposed to the original game where I can just run around with dead silence or deep impact depending on how cluttered the map is. And thinking, and also another issue is like, please, Sledgehammer, for the love of God, whatever you have in mind on the next game, just don't make it. Actually, try to get your head out of your asses, because I'm just really annoyed by how well, actually no, I'm still trying to get a match, but it'd be nice if things weren't horrible and, well, on what consisted of World War II. So yeah, and then the final consecutive deaths have been just my stupidity, because there's one right there and he's using the DLC gun. So, and also, I really regret another consecutive time where I was playing the map Daybreak. It was the daytime version of Downpour, and that match actually had like a 90% ratio of 90% kills on the MP44, and then so yeah. But I failed to not use the PS4 recording system, so meh. I was like, meh. What? Yeah, so. But anyway, and then me, like, being being outsmarted because the person kind of copied what my strategy was, and then I'm just sitting here, huh, even though I look at the score, or it was at 4 deaths and whatnot, so I could have risked to like try and get a 5th death, but because of the score, but it's like, it's already finally over. Like, come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, finally. So this match is out of the way, so I can just move on to a whole different subject. And then last but not least, happy birthday, Erika Itsumi.